The Remo Putty Pad. Probably the most fun pad to play with. Yeah, it's like silly putty. You spread it out and you can slam it down on the table and you have a practice pad. Just like that. Let's stick it down a little more. Sometimes it doesn't like to stick. That's the problem with this. All right, there we go. Cool. So I actually have 2 of these putty pads. It's interesting. The containers here, they're printed differently, like the labels on them. I guess they revamped it at some point. So let's take our second one out and we can make a second drum, basically. Maybe I should get 5 of these and make a tenor putty pad. Ooh, that would be interesting. So I've noticed the putty pad, it doesn't like to stick to plastic. It's gonna come up pretty easily on this table. The wood, it stays down a little bit better. Yeah, so similar to the other 2 products, you're limited to what you have available in order to practice on. Like, you need a solid surface, which unfortunately might not always be there. But, well, honestly, if you do have like a good wooden surface, this feels pretty darn good on here. Yeah, that's like honestly pretty realistic to what a drum feels like. That one's not at all. Yeah, so the putty pad, I scored it pretty high in realistic feel, assuming you have a good surface. I couldn't score it any higher because of, if it's on a crappy surface, it won't be that good. The volume is okay, price and weight are both perfect with some bonus points. It also receives an inconvenience penalty of -5 because you're limited to, having a surface, and also you gotta set it up on the surface in order to play it. But it gets a fun bonus of 1. Because, dude, it's just so fun to mess around with all this. Like, look how much fun I'm having. I have like a drum circle, but I don't want to hit in the drum. I want to hit only the rim. The putty pad is now sitting in first place. Ooh, let's go.